5-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. So after their next drive, come the Miami Dolphins, sporting this week their alternate dark water rivalry jerseys, Brock. A bit of a departure from the typically bright uniforms that we're used to seeing them in. They go play action on first down. Wanted Hill, but it's intercepted. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Dolphins nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First down, play action. Got his target, it's Hill. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll air it out on third. That's Hill on a slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Rush coming for Young. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And Coming off 3 and out, Brock. Really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Dolphin.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
They smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They give inside to Akers. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dive play straight ahead. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Tokyo 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Akers. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Now Young. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Beckham there to grab it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Young throwing here. Into traffic. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Young to throw here on 3rd. toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now out comes the field goal units as they try this one. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Miami offense headed out there now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Screen here. It's Gordy. Reaches the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Here's Ritter. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to run in, Algier. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through, and the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Offense to the line. Here we go. Young to throw it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Throwing now off the play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
It's second down and 10.
Ritter looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10
They'll
yards.
throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Ritter setting up to throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw for it on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Off the play fake, it's Young. It's his running back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's third down and 5 yards to go.
Young from the gun on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 16
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
On third and 1, here's Young. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff? or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise. Evidently, well, that's when they should have run instead.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Start on the ground here with Algier. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
That's good.
Go play action on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Rolling from the gun here. Throwing again. He goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Looking to return from the 29. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that ball back, baby. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means 1st down.
And the Tokyo 1st down.
Right up the gut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Young. He brushed him off with ease. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That run broke a little better than I think they expected, Brock. You don't hand it to your fullback expecting to score from that distance.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but these fullbacks of today are not the fullbacks of yesteryear. There's no more neck rolls. These guys today can move, and they like to show off when they get a chance.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He puts some juice on it. Whoa, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
They're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Young. Shoots away from one. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Young working from the gun. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. There he is on 3rd and short. Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. We're hearing every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone.